Hey guys, Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and welcome to Mail Monday, a weekly series that's not so much about the gameplay, but instead is about your questions and my answers to them. This was supposed to be over Battlefield 4, actually, but I had so much trouble with their server browser thing that I decided to just punt and make it over Minecraft because I had some footage already. Anyway, here we go! Woody, one of my best friends has a girlfriend, and now on Skype we try to talk to him, but all he does is talk to his girlfriend in private chat. It's getting annoying. Can you please help? You're in luck. I know the answer for this, and it is for you to stop being a douche. Your friends are going to get girlfriends, and just by the tone of your letter, I'm guessing you're on like the younger end of the teenage spectrum, and just sort of getting your arms around this whole dating things and friends that have girlfriends and that sort of thing as it works itself out. You need to incorporate your friend's girlfriends into the group. She needs to be added. She needs to be welcome. You guys need to have fun as a collective group. She didn't take one away from you guys. You need to make sure that she is added to the existing club and that when she's around, she's welcome and everything is cool. That's the mood you're going for. And you, as a friend, it is one of your roles to support your friend's missions and dreams and success. And that probably involves getting a girl. So you can't just be like, dude, ditch that girl, give that time to me. That's selfish. That's not good friendship behavior. Instead, it's all right. Your idiot friend managed to convince a real life girl to actually like him. That's outstanding. You need to let him thrive in that role, right? He's lucky. He has a girlfriend. He needs to be extra lucky and have a friend that likes his girlfriend. And if you get that going on, then you're a big happy family. What you have doing now, dude, get off the thing with Skype with her and get on with me instead. That's the wrong approach to take. So step up your game. Things will be better. Am I a bad parent? Here's the problem. I'm 35 years old. I know that's pretty old for your channel, but I'm still a kid inside. Tell me about it. So I have the wife of my dream and two wonderful kids. My oldest is a 14-year-old boy, just started high school in August. He usually gets B grades in most of his classes, but I've noticed that most of his friends' parents push their kids really hard to get A's. For example, this one kid had to do math workbooks all summer because he got a B in math. I know my son can do a little better, but I don't want to take away his social life or ruin his summers. I also don't want to be known as the mean parent. On the other hand, I want my kids to have a bright future and go to a good college. My wife and I have these same questions. What should I do? This doesn't have to be Mail Monday, but any reply would mean the world to me and my wife. The rare parent question. Am I a bad parent? That's interesting. The answer to me is I don't know, right? When I evaluate you as a parent, which I don't normally do, but you asked for it, the questions are not answered by the fact that your kid gets some B's in school. That doesn't bug me too much. I'd like to know the rest of the story about your kid, right? Because being a parent is more than just pushing your kids to succeed. Is your kid socially doing well, right? Is he happy? Is he fulfilled? Is he a good guy? If your kid saw someone do something wrong and he had the power to stop it, what would he do in that situation? Does your kid have racism in his heart somewhere that you need to stomp out? Is your kid tolerant? I care as much about the rest of the package that is your kid. Is he a respectful, good person, the kind of person that you aspire to be? If you've got that going on in your kids, then you're doing a lot right. That to me is a bigger deal than the B's. That's that thing. As for driving your kids to get good grades, man, I'm in the same spot, right? My daughter gets all A's and B's, and I sit here and think like, I think she can do all A's. And what I like about her is she's kind of self-driven. She sits down, she does her work, and she's not like she was at 10 years old where I really had to twist the knife to get her to actually do her work. But can she do more? I think she can do more. I think there's always like a little something extra they can give. That's one of the issues with school. It never ends. There is no like, are you giving it all you can between 9 and 5? Because there's no 9 to 5. It's a 24/7 gig. And the cream of the crop, the top of the best of the best, those guys work 24/7. And you're like, is that what I'm asking from my kid? Is that the thing? And I think the answer is no. I think the answer is that the kid is more than just the grades. The kid is the package. The kid is, respect, tolerance, morality, grades, intelligence, social success. Like that entire picture is what forms, how you're doing as a parent, and not so much just the metrics that come from a report card.